Hello guys, and welcome to episode 14 of my Stellaris playthrough, playing as the Schistocerca Alveare. And, well, it's time for us to win this war. We are on 96% war score. I'm pretty sure it will end any moment. We just need to take back Bidrisim, because we are going to lose that.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And now our fleet has engaged a wormhole generator, because that's useful. And here's their tiny fleet, so we're going to go and destroy that afterwards as well. What I can do actually is just bring in these fleets. Probably should have done that a lot sooner, and consolidate those into a second navy so that we can protect the planets we've already taken over, whilst my other navy continues to bombard planets. So this navy here shouldn't last very long, and then we can head back to Fang Nawa. And I'm going to continue pumping resources into my sectors.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And there they go. Okay, so off we go to Fang Nawa now.
Complete.
At Pang Dasak, we will start embarking some of these troops. I might just keep some on there in case. We'll head to Fang Nawa with those as well.
System survey complete.
So the wormhole is nearly built, and we will shoot across the stars to the other system. And now we need to travel from Abalam to Fang Nawa. Okay, so we don't have any factions to worry about anymore. We have 199 slaves currently. That's almost... well, I think it's over half my population of slaves right now. So if we go into here, we have 318 population. Yeah, pretty much a third of my or 2/3 of my population is slaves right now. And we have won pretty much everything so far, except from losing the occupation of this planet. If we just speed things up a little bit in a sec, we should be able to get our fleet here and finish this war sooner than later.
Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete.
We need to make sure that this spaceport does not get in our way.
Engaged.
Not entirely sure why I couldn't select that. That was really annoying me.
Situation log updated.
So that won't last very long, just because it's being built.
Complete.
It wasn't actually finished, hence why it wasn't fighting back. Now we will continue with the planetary bombardment, and we will destroy them afterwards with our armies.
Construction complete.
Right, let's get the construction ship to build mining stations just there.
Construction complete.
We have not incorporated a Vagamar yet, so I can't build there.
Station under attack. Construction complete. Situation log updated.
And now we can land our troops.
Construction complete.
96% war score. I'm pretty sure as soon as we take this over, we will go to 100%. So a protectorate request. Looks like
Construction complete.
the Tazekian United Constituents, sorry,
Enemy planet secured.
became a protectorate of the Damana Commonwealth. So we took over that planet and the war is won. Okay, so the best possible outcome.
System survey
Let's
complete.
just pause it quick. And you can see we've taken over a lot more of space. I'm now going to create, or actually just slice this sector in half. Maybe we should create a new one actually. Yeah, I might create a new one. So I'll keep this as one big sector. And I will create an entirely new one. Right. So let's go into Empire, create a new sector. We will just add all of this into the sector so that they have the resources they need. And it looks like we already have some wormhole stations here and so on. Looks like in these other systems they are enemy wormhole stations. I wonder if we can blow those up. No, we can't. Okay. Anyway, I would like to build one at Athas, so I'm going to get one to be built over here. If we put it near these mining stations, they can help defend it. And we will also build a couple of military stations either side. Okay, and then we need to get our science ships to survey these systems because we know nothing about them. There we go. And the other thing I need to do is add a governor to this sector. So that one will do nicely. And we will pump in some resources to there. And when I say some, I mean absolutely loads. Let's see if the AI can use them as fast as I give them. Put them up to 5,000 there. And now there is a very large alliance forming.
Construction complete.
I think that was a series of different alliances actually. Never mind. I'm sure we can deal with them. And form Federation proposal. The Interstellar Lolandra Empire and the Neborite Republican regions formed the Neboritan Kroll Alliance. Right, let's see if the truce between us and the Uvzant Union is over. We have an insult from the Kroll sovereign tribes. Okay. And we have a couple of, well, a rivalry being announced. The Great Adnaran Hierarchy and the Uvzant Union declared rivalry. So a lot going on. And there is a system here that we can inhabit. Quite a nice planet. There's a 3 food tile just there. That is awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and build a colonist. Or 2. I'm not entirely sure. That's a continental world that we can't inhabit yet. And there's another world here that we can inhabit. Zipir 2. Yeah, we can inhabit that. So let's build a colonist on a second planet. And at Devagimar, we can colonize this, but I'm so annoyed about this like non-sentient thing. I'm just gonna build one anyway and see if I can put it there. Okay. Now one thing that I was thinking of doing was basically purging population. We do have quite a lot of divergence in the Empire at the moment, and preferably I do not want divergence. So if we look through our population, these should all be fanatic, collectivist, militarist, because if we get other types of population, then that could be a problem. So here we are absolutely fine on our home planet. Elsewhere, however, I believe we do have divergent population. And if we do, what we can do is purge. That one just lost the militarist trait, so that's not a problem. Yeah, we can purge and then replace them. So this one has the xenophile trait. That's actually fine. I don't. None of these are actually bad so far. Another xenophile. Ah, this one's pretty bad. Although they are enslaved, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, their happiness is low, but their actual output is good. And this is why it doesn't necessarily matter if we purge so much. It matters if we purge for like energy tiles and so on. And speaking of which, we can upgrade all of these to power plant 3s, and I have not done that yet. That is really bad. So let's make sure we do, because it won't cost us a lot. And it will improve our energy greatly. So let's make sure that happens. Okay, we need to actually wait for more minerals, even though we currently have plus 520 coming in per month, which is insane. So let's just speed it up till the end of the month and continue with that before I forget. So now we are going to have to start dealing with federations and so on. Things could get more difficult for sure. Going to speed it up to the next month. And upgrade that. Okay. Wonderful. So we are in a pretty prime position. Let me repair that fleet. And now we have the wormhole generator here. We can look at gobbling up some of these other nations. We can finish off the Kroll sovereign tribes, I think. If we go into the contacts, we go to the Kroll sovereign tribes. They are in a federation with the Neberite Republican regions. Then the Domana Commonwealth. The Adnaran Union and the Interstellar Lalendra Empire. So the Domana Commonwealth are here. Where's the Adnaran Union? They are just here. Okay, so they're pretty small. So the Adnaran Union and the Kroll Sovereign Tribes are tiny. But the Neberite Republican regions are pretty big. And so is the Domana Commonwealth. I'm just trying to think if they could put up a fight, really. What about the Interstellar Lalendra Empire? I think they're pretty small as well.
Research complete.
Yeah, they're pretty small. So I'd probably need about 6,000, but that's again if they attack all at once, which they might not, and also I can build more ships. So I don't think I have to be too worried about that. We can sort of prepare for that eventually. If we go to the spaceport and start building some more destroyers. Then that should allow us to increase the power of our fleet quite significantly. Let's just speed this up to fast, because we are waiting for our colonists to pop out. That will use up a lot of our energy in the short term, until they are obviously formed, and then we can just add them to sectors and so on.
Survey complete.
So we've got a new sector building here. I'm probably going to make this like continue to be a separate sector. I'm not going to give them any of the planets here.
Construction complete.
I might add Zipir to this sector up here. And these attack swarms though, we need to make sure we know what we're doing with those. Let's go to Athas with the main fleet. And we will bring the armies along as well. Because that's where I want to invade. And then the other fleet can go towards Kota.
Construction complete.
And consolidate there, so that when we go to war with the Kroll sovereign tribes, we will be able to deal with the Neberite Republican regions as well. We've finished all our colony ships, so our income has dropped dramatically. The Neberite Republican regions just got their hands on Okol, which is really bad. Right, can we colonize this? Yes, we can. Okay, so that's really good actually. Let's put it there, and we can take control of those primitive species. This colony ship can head to Porima.
Construction complete.
And that is a tropical world, but we can now colonize that. And there's also another one here, so we may as well colonize that as well. And where was the other one I was going to go for? Zipir, this one here.
Construction complete.
Let's colonize this one. We will put it smack bang in the middle.
System survey
And what I'll do is add Odlamon to this sector. And Arai. Then I will leave that as it is. I will go to my other sector and I will add Zipir and Porima. Okay. So they should both have like 9, 11. This one's got 4 currently, this one's got 5, but that will go up as I conquer a lot more of these lands. And since we are creating more destroyers, let's continue to do so. All these fleets need to be consolidated. It might be worth building some corvettes as well for that secondary fleet, so that they act as like a screen, and then they will be even more formidable. I am going to need another colony ship to go to Yod Bem.
Construction complete.
Because that's quite a good planet for us actually. So if we add a colony ship to the queue there, That should be fine. We can now get a construction ship to work on the mining stations and research stations here. But fidgeting. The near sentient natives of Vel Palod are causing a ruckus on the outskirts of our colony. Something about the Schistocerca Alveare's continued presence here visibly agitates them, as packs of them scurry to and fro between the settlement's borders and some unknown point to the east. Drive them off gently if possible. Okay, so that is at Evagamar. Once we get there, we need to build some defensive armies. Another nation has joined a federation. And that federation is getting pretty dangerous at the moment. Let's go to the spaceport here. Add some corvettes to the queue. Brilliant. And the colonization is nearly complete.
System survey complete.
We have a trade deal access from the Adnaran nation. They want civilian access. We are going to decline that, because I'm not sure what they want to do with it. Normally it's for scientists. It's also for colony ships as well.
Colony established.
So at Evagamar now, you're going to build a spaceport, and I'm also going to recruit some defensive armies.
Colony established.
So why are they not happy? Oh wow, they're a really, really terrible population. Okay, enslave.
Colony established.
They are fine now. They're absolutely fine. That is an awful population. We are now going to... I was going to say enslave these guys, but we can't yet. So we're just going to purge them instead.
Construction complete.
Right, I think I'll take this planet under my wing, because I am going to need some decent population here, which I will resettle from Skistoron once we get to 5 population. In the meantime, I will enslave them all. But anyway, our construction ships need things to do, so let's head one over to Evagamar now and build the mining stations and research station there. Then the construction ship that is still idle. Surely that can head over to Talandra. Yeah, we can build something there. We're still surveying these systems, so we will start to find more resources soon, I believe. Right, and these attack swarms are still growing in power. That one will be building a colony ship soon. The others will continue to build corvettes and so on. And I will pump more resources into the sectors. Let's make that one give us 75%. And we can give them back absolutely thousands of minerals. So these 2 sectors, my first 2 sectors, are generating a lot of research output for me. We need to choose a new research here. What does a virtual combat arena do? Increases my army damage, happiness, and reduces ethnic divergence on a planet, I assume.
System survey
The Interstellar
complete.
Fleet Traditions unlocks the module, the Fleet Academy, and the Edict Grand Fleet. Oh, that would be quite nice. We'll do that, because I have plenty of excess influence and I need edicts to spend it on. So if I get a policy that I can spend it on, then that's fine. The other thing that I completely forget to do all the time is I can go to here and go to the edicts list and spend influence on this. I should have been doing this from the start. But basically, the best one to do would be to get the capacity overload on the majority of my planets. So yeah, that's what I should have been using it for. I knew there was something, I just couldn't remember what.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
So we can activate the edicts everywhere. We don't want that land of opportunity. Whoops. Oh well.
Construction
And capacity overload there. Okay, fantastic. Right, so this planet is basically just going to continue to pump out population till I can
System survey
have
complete.
5 there,
Construction
and
complete.
then I will basically add loads of population to the planet, and then I will make them a sector. So we now have a new contact, the centralized Aramathi tribes. They are pacifist and fanatic materialists who will fight for our right to exist. So yeah, that shouldn't take too long at all. Let's start clearing these blockers. I'm not particularly worried about the cost. I would, the thing that you can do is get a governor who's good at blocker clearing and do it that way, but honestly, I've got so much minerals at the moment, it doesn't matter. It really does not matter.
Construction complete.
That's just the other thing I need to do for my sectors actually is maybe give them some energy, because they need to clear blockers. But minerals is just way more important, so that they can continue to upgrade the buildings. And considering we still have excess energy coming in, we are going to continue to build some more corvettes. And the reason I'm building loads of corvettes now is to act as an invasion screen for the rest of my fleet.
Construction complete.
That's the secondary fleet that I have going. The first attack swarm and the sixth attack swarm keep changing their names because of splitting and so on. It's kind of annoying. Right, let's take this new colony ship down to Yodben and colonize here. So we will sit on the 3 food tile to begin with, because that will help the planet grow very, very quickly. I may as well take a construction ship and finish the mining stations in Sol. And now we have a powerful population faction, the Athas Xenos United. I think they'll be fine. What we need to do is get some of our own population onto the planets, and then we can put them in their place. But I don't think I have to worry about that just yet.
System survey complete.
All they are doing currently is just burning down buildings. And I'm pretty sure that I have enough minerals to let my sectors continue to rebuild those, so we don't have to worry too much. But anyway guys, unfortunately, that has been my time. So before I forget, let's just get a mining station in Hotram. But yeah, that's all. We're going to pause it here, and hopefully in the next episode we will be taking on the Uvzan Union and their Federation. And that should be a huge fight. There is the Adnaran Union and the Adnaran Nation here. It looks like they've split up quite a lot. They've got the Great Adnaran Hierarchy. There's multiple types of Adnaran hanging about, although someone just got swallowed up there. Either way, yeah, that's it. We can check it all out in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.